Okay, so I'm going to make this really quick because I am at a red light and this is crazy, but I just had to say that I just left the doctor's office and I did my initial consultation for HCG and got the HCG, the syringes. I'm doing the injections and went over the diet. And the main thing about the diet, the 500 calories and, you know, being creative with your food and that kind of stuff, didn't really bother me because I've done MediFast before, and if any of you guys are looking for like something good to do kind of in between or whatever, you could definitely try MediFast because that is really helpful. And it's like roughly it works out to, once you do all your stuff, it's about 800 calories. So I knew that, you know, a low calorie diet, I know 500 and 800 are big differences, but I knew in general that I could do that. The main thing that had me worried is I didn't know if I could really do the injections. I have a history of just not very good experiences with needles, not a drug history, just a health history, and I really don't like them. And so I just wasn't sure that I could really do the HCG. I mean, injecting yourself every day. I mean, basically making yourself a diabetic, which, you know, most of us that are overweight have worked really, really hard not to be a diabetic, and have to do insulin every day. So, I don't know. I was really concerned about it. And the doctor that I met with, he was great. He explained the program. He explained they have another program that's kind of a low glycemic load, you know, low carb program that he recommends for like when I get off of it to kind of help transition me better. So I thought it was nice that he had some ideas for transitioning. And then all of a sudden he starts digging up this vial, like pulling out something in a syringe. And I'm like, well, I know I'm not starting my carb load till Saturday, or my gorge till Saturday, and I'm not starting my injections then, you know, what is he doing? I was so confused. And he turns around and he said, okay, well, this syringe is B12. And, you know, each time you come, like each week, if you want, you can get a B12 shot, and it'll help with energy, and it's a little bit of an appetite suppressant too, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, and you're going to do it for yourself. You're going to inject yourself. And for a second I was like, you want me to what? I know I've got to inject the HCG myself, but do I really have to go through the hassle of injecting the B12? I mean, I don't know. So in that moment, I'm like, well, duh, if I can't inject this, then I'm not going to be able to do this. And so I decided to suck it up, and he showed me how to, you know, get an area and how to put the alcohol on it or whatever, and I just did it. I just went ahead, stuck it in, did the thing, and it was nothing. I mean, seriously, for anyone out there, I am the biggest baby. I mean, my husband can tell you, I have hyperventilated before when getting an IV, okay? I've passed out. And I have really horrible veins, so I always have problems with blood draws and stuff, so like needles in general just freak me out. And I did it, and it was nothing. I mean, I really honestly could not feel it. Like, it was, I mean, I've got a fair amount, I'm going to post pictures and stuff later, I've got a fair amount of fat, so that helps too, but it was no big deal at all. So if anyone is looking at it and they're like, ugh, I want to do the HCG, I want to do the injections because I know that those are the most effective, you know, and those are what the original protocol was done on, but I hate needles, I can't do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. For sure, 100%, you can do it. And maybe, you know, if I know a lot of people are ordering it online or whatever, so you can't really like try ahead of time like I did. But if you go to a doctor or something and they're going to show you how to do it, maybe you could do it that way with the B12. I don't know. But it was great. Afterwards, it felt kind of like I'd pinched my skin, like maybe a minute or two afterwards. And now, the area, like when I touch it, I can feel that I did something there. But I don't know if that's the B12 or the needle or what, but, you know, it was really nothing. So in that moment, it was like this entire weight lifted off of my body. I mean, no pun, right? No pun intended, but it was just like the biggest relief ever, because I was gonna do it no matter what the injections felt like, no matter what I had to do. You know, I was going to do this, but it was really, really nice that it was so great, and so I'm so happy. I really feel like I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna do this. I'm starting my gorge on Saturday, which is the 5th, I believe, and then on Monday I'll start my VLCD days. And right now I'm doing the 23-day cycle, because the way they do it at the clinic is you do the 23-day cycle, and then like kind of towards the end of it, depending upon how well you're doing, obviously how much weight you have to lose, whatever, you can choose to extend it those 2 weeks to do the 40-day cycle. And I'm probably going to extend because I have a fair amount of weight to lose. But I like that they kind of say, like, we're only going to charge you for the 23, and then, you know, if you want to keep going, then you can keep going and you just pay for the extra then. So, anywho, long way of saying that you can do it. You can do it. The shots are not anything at all. It's no big deal. I think it must all be like your mindset or something. It has to be, because with me, I have always had a problem with needles, and I was really worried about it. And then in that moment, he was there in front of me, and I didn't want to be all nervous, and then him be like, oh, you can't do this, you know, whatever. So I totally just did it. I just manned up, womaned up, whatever, and I did it. And I'm really happy that I did. So, anywho, this is the beginning of my journey. I'm getting on the interstate now, so I probably should get off of this. But look for an update from me soon. I'll do some like before pictures and talk a little bit about why I'm doing the diet, and all that good stuff. And hopefully I can kind of give back, because I've been watching everyone's success on YouTube for weeks now once I've decided to do this diet. So I figure, you know, maybe I can pay it forward, and we'll see. So thanks for watching. Bye.